Nothing quite like forgetting you were steeping tea, and so now it's bitter. Alright, are we ready to go back to Eorzea, everybody? Let me switch this. And there I am. Fantastic. Welcome back. I was supposed to have finished my book, but in full disclosure, I didn't actually start it. I picked it out of the bookshelf and put it in a nice, convenient spot to read, and proceeded to not read it. So let's do some MSQ and some job quests, and I will drink this very bitter tea. It feels appropriate. So let's go. I hope everyone has had a good night, a good week. That everyone is doing well, basically. Alright, Silver. It's a quarry mill. Okay. Oh, I don't even have that. Okay. So, as I jog across the world, I hope everyone's been doing well. Hopefully this will just be a chill thing. I will try to not lock in as hard as I did last time, so that it's a bit more entertaining for y'all. And depending on how far we get, let's be real, I'm not gonna get to an apartment tonight, but it is an aspiration. So we're gonna go to the South Shroud to do the one that got away quest with Silver, and I assume it's gonna want us to go back to Gridania, and instead of that, we are going to go through the South Shroud and head into Thanalan to do the Vesper Bay. So that is the plan as it stands right now. Is to do that. Everything's kind of in a line. Makes it really convenient for me. I forgot to check my hunt log. Let's see what we got. East Shroud, South. Oh, South Shroud, East Shroud. Overgrown offerings. I should be able to get on the way through. Yeah, so I have my book already picked out. I know which one I want to read. It's one that I'll admit, I bought it, not knowing when I would read it, but I bought it because it was pretty. And it was a completed duology, so it was like, eh. But then, as I said, I didn't actually read it. And then, yeah, no. Making sure I'm going the right way. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh. Oh, chocobo keep. Grab the chocobo keep. And then grab the etherite. And sneeze some more. Maybe? No? Fantastic. Over there. Come on, you silly brat. There you are. Oh. Well, this is unfortunate. Silver! Lady? I told you not to follow me. I neither need nor want. Don't take me for a fool. You cannot conceal the truth from this archer's eye. Lady, the others are almost upon us. We must make our stand here and protect Silver. Okay. Alright, brought friends, did you? And you won't don't taunt people. Okay, so nope. No Heartstopper for you. We're just gonna quick run as much as possible. Oh, there they are. Again, we're just going to quick knock as much as possible. Hey, buddy. I told you, I do not need or I do not need or want your assistance. Quite. Why have you deluded yourselves into thinking? You're the one who's deluded, thinking you could deceive us when even a blind man could see that you cover your mouth every time you tell a lie. Observe with intent, overlooking not the smallest detail. Discern your subject's unique characteristics and recognize patterns in their behavior. I learned these things from Lucien, and from you. And I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you get yourself killed. There's still so much I don't know about Gridania and wildwood archery. So much that I need you to teach me. I suppose fixing your form is the least I can do. Why you? Pawa's gang is already on the move. We have but one chance to catch them. Poachers throughout the Twelves would use bone whistles like this one to communicate with. To communicate. With it, I believe we can lure Pawa out of hiding, assuming she has not moved on. So that's why you came to Taker's Rod. For this gang's whistle. Lady, if you are determined to help me, I have a task for you. Pawa was last seen near Isimhar, to the east of the camp. Through a hollow tree trunk is a clearing where two streams meet, and the Fs are wont to congregate. We will lay our trap there, and you will be the bait. Do not fear, lady. I swear on my honor as a Gridanian archer that no harm will come to you. Okay. If you say so. We are off to be the bait. Always a fun time, right? Oh, what? I'm 10 levels higher. You're not supposed to be mad at me. Through the tree trunk. Through the forest have I gone, but in the end found I none. That's right, I still have a silly hat. We'll get a better hat. I mean, it'll still hide the ponytail, but we'll get a better hat. Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh no, I'm surrounded. It's a twap. Bollocks. I knew I should have trusted me gut. Some blokes just can't take a hint. I do hope you will forgive my forwardness, madam. No, no, sir, 'tis most flattering. Wouldn't you agree, sisters? Why don't we show our gallant our gallant wildwood admirer and his mates just how much we appreciate their attentions? Hope you like it rough, darling. Hello and welcome to Quick Knock McGee. As you will. All the quick knocks in the world. My sisters ain't to your liking. Too bloody picky, that's your trouble. Ugh, no harm's what did you do to me? Bet your guildmaster never taught you that one. Whoop. Oh. It's not the one, it's not the kind of AoE that just disappears. Alright. Let's come over here so we don't stand on top of our buddies. You don't get to play dirty like that. Yeah. And I thought you only had eyes for me. I can't. I won't. She broke her neck falling in the shallow water, let's be real. Did you learn nothing from my lesson? Your style is far removed from proper wildwood technique. Still, you acquitted yourself well enough, I suppose. I will see to Pawa. Should she try to escape, she will find me far less sympathetic than last time. Did you see it, lady? A perfect shot! Lucienne must hear of this. Let's hurry back to Gridania at once. Hey, buddy. Oh, you don't want to say anything. Okay. Well, we're not going back to Gridania right now. We're going to bother the Scions. And we will absolutely let that guy deal with the condors. Wasn't I supposed to be looking for a mob on the upper path? I don't even remember which mob it was. Oh well. I'll find it next time. It's not like I'm not going to be coming through South Shroud again. It's literally where the Bard quests all start. Do I have? I do not. Oh, I guess I can toss that since it's not actual food. Yeet. Alright. Off to go to visit the Scions. I don't know if I can actually get to getting my Choco this night. Tonight. But I can get closer. Yeah, so it turns out accidentally oversteeping your tea, not a good plan. It's not great, actually. Did I already have the dry bones? I do already have Camp Dry Bones. I wonder... Will the porter from here take me to Vesper Bay? Or will it only take me to Ul'dah? I know it's either the Ul'dah porter or the porter... There is a porter that can take you to Vesper Bay, I just don't remember which one it is. And if it's like the Ul'dah porter, it's not really worth it for me to go to Ul'dah just to take another porter. But if this one can take me all the way to Vesper Bay, then I can go get more hot water and try not to overbrew my tea. Hey, can you take me to Vesper Bay? You cannot. Alright, never mind. We're just gonna hoof it. I guess I could also check a Blackbrush station and see if that one can take me to Vesper Bay. But if this one can't, I doubt that one can. My tracking seems a little off. There we go. That seems better. Yeah, this is supposed to be a high caffeine tea. So it is more on the better side, but like this is very much a oversteeping problem. La 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 la. I don't know why it shows that my eyes aren't tracking. That's kind of better. Nope. Alright. I should be able to just sprint this way. We are off to meet the Scions officially for the first time, except technically no, not for me. I am very familiar with the Scions. Why is my tracking still being weird? Okay, this is, hang on guys, this is annoying. Why is my tracking being weird? Yeah, so my tracking is not picking up on most of my facial expressions. I don't know why. It was doing fine earlier. But like, it's not. Why are you... It's tracking unhappy fine. It's not tracking happy. And I don't understand why it's not tracking happy. It's doing closed mouth smiles and I don't understand. Yeah, and it's not fully tracking my eyes either, and I don't know why that is. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying in a way that only something that was working but currently isn't working can be. So, I apologize to everybody about the bad tracking today, apparently. Because we're not allowed to have nice things, like tracking. Oh no, if we're doing... Look, I know a lot of people like Tataru. I do not like Tataru. And I'm about to have to go deal with Tataru. So, fun times. Oh, he's cute. Hi, Tataru. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms. Yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Hang on. Is that actually enough for the Hello. What? I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Ida and Papa Limo. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Yes, Lady Crisis. Lady Crisis, Lady Crisis. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Thanks, Tataru. The antecedent awaits downstairs within the solar. You may enter whenever you're ready. Okay. Here we go. Into the Waking Sands. And now to ignore what I'm supposed to be doing and come down here briefly. Look at all the people! Oh, are involved. I had a dream unlike any other. I was myself, but then I became something more. When I spoke of it to others, they directed me here. Did you have one too? That receptionist is something else. Did you perchance notice how small she's written the names in her roll? I couldn't make out a single one, no matter how hard I tried. Sorry, just trying to make idle conversation. This whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure it was some sort of scam, that they were rounding up hapless adventurers for some nefarious ends. But now I've seen the faces for myself, I must confess it looks legitimate. The antecedent made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Said that if I joined, I'd get to fight against the Primals and the Imperials both, to my heart's content. I know I could get the same by enlisting in one of them grand companies, but I've never been partial to saluting, if you know what I mean. Are any of the others in here? Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever gone and looked for people before. Alrighty, let me in. I take it you are Lady Chryseis. Tatar sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Yes. What do we got? Nothing better than what I have. Give me the money and the Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. Is this one voiced?
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
And the bookends are my favorite.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
I don't know, I think their music is nifty.
Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Like fainting.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Like reading a book.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
I don't know, I think I get headaches on a regular frequency.
That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Look at those updated graphics and the shininess in the eyes. Oh, I haven't seen these cutscenes.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals.
Music.
So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
That's a little extreme.
Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent.
I've mentioned before, my main character, in this game is a Lala. So, shorter than Papa Limo over there. Seeing this much of my character in a cutscene is really weird to me.
Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea.
A carriage.
But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they would gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I've taken the liberty of adding your name to the Retainers Registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you've come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It's Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. I can hire a retainer! I should probably wait until I get to, Ishgard. Yay, retainers! Oh, and then we can character create together. That'll be fun. Alright. While there are others who possess the Echo, none are near as strong as you with the power. Hence our extremely high expectations of you. And this place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. Eorzea, save me. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine ardor roils, fallen corpses writhe. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstance of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night, and we abide. We await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Buddy. Oh, I forgot you wear double goggles. Don't wear double goggles, Eorzea. Also, Also, I'm shorter than Eorzea. Lame. Okay. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of the Sharlayan natives, such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the Seventh Umbral Era taught us only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Hi, Thancred. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it would be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. I don't sound like Taliesin Jaffe. I'm sorry, guys. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is that you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, lady. I will go wither the wild rose blooms.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea.
I love how it's only like... hang on, there we go. I love how it's only this thing that really has pixelation. Everything else, the textures have been upgraded.
When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there! Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose.
Is it weird that I know at least one costume change Eorzea goes through, and I'm fine with both current Eorzea in ARR gear and future Eorzea.
We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Meanwhile, I'm really fond of this version of Thancred.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in...
Ah!
You have my thanks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click. I was listening and
If there is
got
aught
click
you wish
happy.
to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
When do I meet Nanamo again? I like Nanamo! Don't get me wrong, I like Raubon too, but I like Nanamo! Through this first mission, you shall come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, lady, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Everybody left except Thancred. She was using an emote that I don't currently have. I want. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled the security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives his full cooperation. Okay. Bye-bye. That's what I thought. We've got more people. Don't mind me, lass. I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now, where shall I tell them to put it? This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, but that's the same. Are these all the same? They say that those of us who've seen the dream are chosen, that we have within us the seed of greatness, that we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamegan half-breed, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him. A half-breed who once took to banditry just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with heroic potential. The robberies and disappearances? The Amalja are the most likely culprit, wouldn't you agree? Then again, this is Thanalin. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. So this boy has Garlean blood in him? Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to admit that part. But our involved shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. Why don't any of these blokes know who I am? I swear I was one of them scions of the Seventh Dawn. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was in a far more convenient location. At least I think it was. Or is my mind playing tricks on me? Gods, what's wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? Whee! Alright, off to Camp Drybone. We know where Camp Drybone is. Everyone knows where Camp Drybone is. Hi, Tataru. Lady, how goes it? All's well here. Just at least on the bookkeeping front. Wonderful. We're just gonna yeet ourselves across all of Thanalin again to go back to Camp Drybone. See if we can get a guild house down. Let's go. Guild test. Alrighty. Hang on, is Petafor? Of course Petafor is a Lola. Is getting it. Oh, guess not. Guess the other Lala is getting it. I'm going to Camp Drybone. I had to remember where I was going. Camp Drybone. Whee! like all of the scions of the 7th Dawn. I'm fond of them. I know I need to do yellow quests, because I said I would be doing yellow quests, but I'm a bit over-leveled for the MSQ quests I'm doing. Those are only level 17. And I don't think I can even do the one that gives me my jobstone yet anyway. So I'm just kind of chilling at this point. We're gonna do some MSQ, we're gonna meet some nice people. We might make it to Ifrit tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Excuse me. My high caffeine tea. If I ever needed to know, hey, can I drink high caffeine things and still sleep? Yes. Did I already know this? Also yes. Like, there's a handful of things that have caffeine in them that actually wire me. Tea and coffee aren't it. The lads and I are in charge of protecting the interests of Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern, and that means dealing with any threats to the shipments that pass through these parts. Keep an eye on these tracks sooner or later. Oh! Wait! Hang on. Can't see the Lala. Oh, she's adorable. Jeez. I've barely done anything. Why am I so tired? Doesn't make any sense. You know what? Let me get to Camp Drybone, and before I do the next quest, I'm going to go get some hot water and brew some more tea. I have my little 2-cup teapot that I've been using. Basically since I bought it. This thing is great. Also, it's really interesting to see some of these old cutscenes that I only ever saw before the graphics update. So seeing them now, it's like noticing that the thing the staff was on in the background is the most pixelated thing in that office because everything else has been updated. Because the general texture of buildings was upgraded with Dawn Trail, and then I think the Menphilia outfit came out after Dawn Trail, so it would have gotten its graphical update then. I said I was gonna brew tea. I can't even listen to myself. I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Menphilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Hooray! Oh, I guess I can wait. Okay. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna brew some more tea. I'm gonna boil some water. I'll be right back. Okay, the kettle is on, so give me a second and we'll keep going. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Almalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied upon these lands by Amaljan hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Okay. Trying to keep my ear out for the kettle. Oh no, it's a cart. Wait, are these flowers normally here? I don't think so. I don't see any other flowers like them. That's interesting. Oh no! It's bad people. Go away, bad people. Give me the corpses. Thank you. Huh. Oh. Hang on. I gotta go get my tea. I'm back. Alrighty. It's fine. Breaking your legs builds character. It is good to see you've returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yeah. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less stalk their quarries unaware. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Well, that was a cute little mount, whatever that was. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he will not like to speak to you. The Amaja worship Ifrit, a vile being they proclaim to be the lord of the inferno. They say whoever looks upon him must choose one of two fates, follow him for life or be burned to ash. Not much of a choice if you ask me. August. Well, gods be damned, or that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Please, miss, just leave me be. I've nothing to say but this. Thou'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Okay, way less bitter. Very hot to drink. Can't win for losing. Oh, what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Ah. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Isambard, you sent me to a dumb guy. I didn't like him and he was drunk. Welcome back, lady. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely of to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Usually that's not something they'll tell us, but okay. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the church of Saint Adama Landama. It's a small and humble church found to the northwest of here, and so long as you're headed there, may I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard and will tell you where the body is to be interred. Do we have to call it the Lich Yard? I'm just saying. We're just inviting Oogie Boogie Spooky Ooks. What is that? And why do I need it? You can... See... I thought that said you could find samples. I'm like, samples of a Lich Yard? What? Make this one deep where the jackals will be at them. Alright. I am Marquis. A body? Of course, there have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Dead bodies. Hooray! Oh. Buried the corpse. Hooray! Buried the corpse in rocks. Yeah. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you, but our sister Eorzea can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me, you will find Sister Eorzea within our church walls. I hear you've done us the service of bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any of the Order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share information with you. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I would have word with Marquez soon. Look, I'm sure... What is that little robot? I'm sure Thancred didn't really take offense. Probably insulted his hair. It's fine. Everyone can insult his hair. They'd be wrong, but they can. Thancred, buddy. Thancred, buddy. You're not here. Rude. Thank you, lady. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, lady? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust. More times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Protestation, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Eorzea herself? Eorzea? She wouldn't. She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Sister Orsian? It cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, lady, and see if you cannot glean something about him from Orsian's activities. Here we go, a wassailing among the leaves so green. No? How have I gone the wrong way? Oh, am I supposed to go to the Golden Bazaar? I haven't been to the Golden Bazaar. Hang on. Hello, little Lala. Golden Bazaar. I don't think I'm getting to Ifrit. I am suddenly very tired. But let's keep doing this quest. Let's see how far we can get before I officially turn into a pumpkin and have to go night-night. Oh, there's a chocobo keep here. That's odd. You don't need to go to the Golden Bazaar super often. Please help! Sister Ocean went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Alright, off to find monsters. Let's go, monsters. Spooky ooks. Spooky ooks. Rotting pikemen. Get poisoned. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Oh, no. Oh. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Whee! I was all hunched over a little while ago, and so... back is a little sore. Ignore the rock, I'm pouring tea. I'm getting more leaves than actual tea, but you know, whatever. That's one thing about this particular tea is that the pieces are smaller. I want the ponies. Sister Oceana was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend, I will secure a room in the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing so, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Look, Thancred's doing his best. We respect that Thancred is doing his best. I'm well glad I reserved the inn room for Sister Ocean. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Thancred. Yeah, wait, I don't see those flowers, those particular flowers. Were they just here for that one quest? Thancred! You are suspiciously visible standing under the tree. You're not hiding correctly. I need to explain to you how hiding behind a tree works. Ah, there you are, lady. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Ocean. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Ocean near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Almalsha caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear lady. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Sure. I can do that. Hello. Don't mind me. Just a lady with a bow. Queer leaflet. Show the leaflet to Thancred. Your bow is taller than me. Rude. I say as I'm pretty sure my bow is taller than me. Yes, it absolutely is. Thancred. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Found paper. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide work for the poor. This lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone and let us see what Sister Ocean makes of it. Buddy, are you not also going to Camp Drybone? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's an MSQ quest and therefore it is a fetch quest and it is my responsibility, but also... Thancred. Oh, I may have to call it after turning this in. I really am falling asleep. come listen closely. Can you hear that beating? 'Tis the flow of ether, the very pulse of the land. Truly, Eorzea is a realm of endless wonders. Every day my heart is set aflutter with a new discovery. Alright. Cool. You're not who I was looking for, but nice. Ingrid. You got here faster than me. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? Hey, look at this weird pamphlet I found. What? This is blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Thancred. The plot thickens, lady. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lead into credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. I keep changing this guy's name every time I read it, and I'm probably going to continue to do so. So let's go talk to him and tell him it's not the church. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, lady. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever. Alright, I leveled up. We're gonna take this one, and then I'm gonna call it a night. But, look, it's level 19! We're getting closer! I still don't have a chocobo. Oh. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprits soon, the innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Lady and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking out for yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for this disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs as long as you don't mind the smell and stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, lady. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garment Isambard has lent us, beg for work around camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Alright, so before I put on this fun little mummer's play, Thancred. Thancred. We're gonna log out. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Sorry, it's a little shorter than my usual 14 streams, but I really am falling asleep, and that's no fun for anybody. Especially if, you know, I finally make it to a freet, and I'm just like, through a freet, which isn't really a hard fight, but I should still be awake for it. I will see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll actually, you know, read the book I picked. Have a good night.